What is it that we do?
So we do, at the core of it, there's three main things that we do, but right in the middle of it is the first thing that we do is we teach people how to win. And we teach people how to win in their chosen field and whatever it is that they do. That's the first main core thing that we do. So it is. Now the second thing that we do then after that is we found that as we're teaching people to win and people to get better results, because we teach the science of achievement, and the key thing in the science of achievement is showing somebody how to get a better result. So you've heard many people talk before about goal setting, and goal setting is a very, very popular thing. You've heard about goal setting, and you've heard about, have SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, the result, the time on it, all that stuff. So you've got those type of SMART goals. But we actually teach people we don't teach people how to set goals. We teach people how to achieve goals. So we do, and we've been teaching people how to achieve goals for like nearly 20 years now. So we have, and this is the same winning. The same idea of how to win in different things, the same sense of this. I've noticed that any time that I played this myself, so when I played this in business, whenever I set up the first gyms, and we won because we ended up setting up 13 gyms, 65 people working for us, and we won an international award out of 5,000 businesses globally. The same thing that we applied, the same sense of how to get these results, how to achieve the big results, the same mindset would be applied every time in this here, and applied the same mindset in order to run 100 marathons, 100 days, or to run 60 ultra marathons, 60 days, or any of that type of stuff. So there's two key things about winning if somebody wants some more information on it, or key things about how to attain the result. And one of them you've got the mindset, and the other one that you've got the strategy. So like we teach people the mindset, the winning mindset, the mindset that it takes to win, to stay on track, to achieve your goals, to realise your dreams, to get the result, not just set the result, to get the result. So it's not just a dream. And we also teach the strategy, because many times we've seen people out there before, positive thinking, I'm going to get this, wishing this, thinking this, dreaming about this. But it's almost like that fly that's flying into the window, bouncing its head against the wall, trying desperately to get to the other side of the window, but keeping on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And oftentimes that's what positive thinking can be like for some people. It's like, oh, the mindset. But if you don't have the strategy, so if the fly doesn't realise that the door is open, no matter how much the fly continues to try to fly through that window, it's never going to get through that window until it has the awareness and realises that it needs a different strategy, that the door's open. It needs to look around itself and see that the door's open. Everything in winning, there's a mindset and there's a strategy. And the great thing about strategy is most of the strategies you've already done. Most of the strategy you'll find in Google. And so you'll find most of the strategy in Google. If you look for it, you will find the strategy. But these are the two key things that you need for winning. And these are the key things that we would focus in on. But we also know then that, if you win in life and you're winning everything, does that mean everything's great and everything's fantastic? No, because we know sometimes people out there that have the result, and maybe it's been ourselves at times, we've had the result, as in our dreams came true, we achieved the goal, we got what we wanted to get, but then we're just not happy. You know what I mean? Somebody's just not happy, they're not happy, they don't feel fulfilled on a daily basis. That their life doesn't seem good, even though they might have the money, they might have the business, they might have the wealth, they might have seemingly on the outside everything that they should have in order to be happy. So the other key thing that we teach that and share and mentor people on, which has always been very, very, very important, is we teach them the art of fulfillment, which is how to be happy, how to have peace of mind, how to feel good on a daily basis, how to feel good with what you're doing, and basically how to be a fulfilled human being. And there's two key parts. There's two key parts in that as well too. One of them links to the story, as in the story that we tell ourselves over and over again in our mind's eye. And there's a lot more detail and information in that there as well too. And the other one here is oftentimes associations. So associations, old associations from the past, different things, different behaviours. And oftentimes about getting a person to feel better, to feel happy, to have peace of mind. Often it's about changing. It's about changing their conditioning, how they think about themselves as well too. So, you know, we teach winning. We teach people the sense of achievement. We teach people the art of fulfillment, and then you know yourself, if you're going for something, you're going for a big goal, you're going for a big dream, there's something you want to achieve, there's something you want to do in your life, there's something that you want to make happen. In order to make anything happen, what's vitally important is that you stay on track. I can remember Keith Cunningham talking to Keith Cunningham. Keith Cunningham was actually Rich Dad. If you've heard tell of Rich Dad, Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki, I can remember talking to Keith Cunningham and Keith Cunningham explaining to me about staying in line. He says it's like this. He says you have to stay in line. He says, imagine there's a cafeteria and there's a big queue in the cafeteria, and you're maybe number 22 and you're in that queue and you're waiting there for a while, and maybe now you're waiting 10-15 minutes, but there's another lane for a cafeteria over here, and you're starting to look at that other lane over there and you're thinking, oh, will it get served here first or will it not? And then maybe you get out of the queue, but the thing is you get out of the queue, you're getting into another queue. And Keith Cunningham from Rich Dad Poor Dad, who was the rich dad, he said to me, he says, stay in line. Stay in line. Most people don't stay in line. Most people leave the queue. Stay in line. Stay in line. Because if you stay on track, if you stay on line, if you stay focused on your dreams and your goals, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you want to win at, the things that you want to achieve, those things that are really important to you. And here's something I'm going to say to you. If you have an idea that you can win something, an idea, if it's came to you and it's flashed your mind several times, you can win something, you can do something. This isn't about winning, you know, the World Cup. In some instances it might be for some of you that are watching, but it's about winning what you want to win at. What is a win for you? Do you know what I mean? And in order to win in anything, you must stay in line. You must stay on track. Keep at the thing that you want to do. So one of the big things that we had people to do is we had them to stay on track. Now, we've got many different tools and ways of doing these things, but stay on track, one of the key things that we teach you to stay on track is because people get off track when they get stressed out. People get off track when it didn't work after the second or third or fourth or fifth or 10th or 100th time of giving it a go. That's when people cop out. That's whenever they feel bad, they don't feel as good, they didn't get the win. So we teach people with our stay on track, we teach people emotional mastery. How to master your emotions. Emotional mastery. Do you know what I mean? How to keep yourself feeling good, how to keep your mind focused, how to keep going when it looks as if everybody else is bowing out, everybody else is running away, but you're still there, you're still on track, you're still in the queue, you're still doing it, and then you know that you're going to have your success. The other key things that we do to help people stay on track, and this is vitally important. This is vitally important for anyone that is serious about achieving the big goal, and that is mentorship or coaching, accountability. I like to call it mentorship because it's really mentorship on your goal and your dream. That mentorship, that accountability really helps to keep you on track. In actual fact, something interesting about this here is that I'm sure you've heard tell of the top 500 companies before on the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. With the top 1,000 companies, a report done on the top 1,000 companies, and those top 1,000 companies all have mentors, the people that help them to keep on track, and they discovered that they get a 3.7 times return on their investment for mentorship. So maybe that answers the question. For whatever we're doing, we help people to win. We show people how to feel fulfilled and stay fulfilled. We don't just help them to win, we actually teach them the art of winning, which is because there is a method, there is a formula to winning. So, you know, and that would have been the main thing that we would have been focused on. I would have been focused on, right, okay, here's the formula that I applied to use to win. Okay, here's the formula that all these guys applied to use to win that I went and studied all around the world. So, and every time that we looked at somebody winning and we broke it down, there was like a set of ingredients. There was like a formula, like there's a formula for winning. And that's the main core, the core of what we teach. Then we discovered that just because people win doesn't mean they're always going to be happy. So then we began teaching them the art of fulfillment, how to be happy every day, how to be happy with your doing, how to even be happy, like how to be happy in them days when you probably shouldn't be happy, how to be happy anyway, do you know what I mean? And how to change the associations, how to change the story, how to change the state. You've got that, then, you know, if you're going to win, you're going to go for it, you really do need to stay on track. And that's where the emotional mastery comes in. Emotional mastery is a key ticket, to winning. Is absolute key ticket to winning. Emotional mastery and accountability, mentorship, someone there for you to help you stay on track, somebody that's with you shoulder to shoulder. They're there for you as your sounding board and will keep you to your highest standards. So that's what we've been doing for this last many years.